Now, a week after widespread flooding across large parts of England and Wales, the clean-up continues for many. Storm Henk brought torrential rain and left widespread disruption in its wake. Now that the waters are receding, our Midlands correspondent Phil Mackey has been back to see some of the people caught up in the floods.
Remember this? Nick Lupton's house, surrounded by floods and defended by the wall he built. The film we took last week has been viewed more than 30 million times. Today the house is attached to the mainland again.
Welcome.
Glad to see it so dry at last.
Yes, dry is good.
After being stranded inside for a week, the waters receded and we got to see the defences close up.
You can see previously we had a little bit of damp coming up the wall. Oh, it's always a relief when the river goes down. We're into the recovery now. There's a few jobs to do, even though the wall's keeping it away from the house.
During Storm Henk, a torrent of water began pouring in, but the walls kept it out. Nick built his flood wall 30 centimetres higher than the record level, but it may not be enough in the future.
In the old days, we used to put these temporary barriers up here, which used to take hours and hours to put up.
Dave Throop spent 20 years working for the Environment Agency and now lectures on climate change and flood prevention.
The floods we're getting at the moment are getting more and more extreme. We've been within half a metre to a metre of the top of all of the flood defences now, so it's only going to take that one big event and then we're going to see significant overtopping of all these flood defences.
Would you believe that the river has fallen by more than 2.5 metres since its peak on Friday? Luckily there's no cricket scheduled for a few months yet. The problem is this is the second big flood this winter, and if there's another storm, all this will happen again. Worcester has always flooded. These pictures from 1963 show how little has changed, but the floods are coming more often. We have nearly 40 years of detailed data. Between 1986 and 2000, the height of the Severn never rose by more than 5 metres. Since then, it's happened more and more often. Not everyone has flood defences. They just have to do what they can. This was Ian last week.
Now, of course, we can open the door.
And this is him now.
We survive. It's just getting more and more effort.
Worcester's that way.
And back at Nick's, after all the money he spent building the wall, was it worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was the right thing to do. It's proven to be the right thing to do.
Phil Mackey, BBC News, Worcestershire.